Oh, baby, back with the spooky stuff. Let's go.
5 animals that save people's
Oh,
lives.
wait. It's not
Boy's
spooky.
best friend.
It's happy.
2-year-old Peyton Myrick was wandering around his grandparents'
so cute.
farm, but when his grandfather was distracted for a few minutes,
I think I know this one, a
Peyton ran
cat.
off into the sprawling woods surrounding the property.
That's not good.
The grandparents'
Moral of
search
the story,
for
watch your
the
kids.
kitten was nowhere to be found. Luckily, the boy was accompanied by the family's faithful dog, a purebred Australian shepherd named Ashapoo.
Australian
Police were called in and began an exhaustive search of the forest that stretched into the night. Little Peyton Myrick was nowhere to be found.
Oh my god.
Suddenly, the search team came upon Ashapoo, who bolted out of the woods and began barking at the search party.
Oh my god, it's always
Ashapoo
dogs.
led
This
the
is
search
like
party
common.
back to a secluded barn in the woods, where 2-year-old Peyton Myrick lies sleeping on his jacket. Ashapoo had stayed with him the entire time,
Dogs
and
are
then
too
alerted
pure
the
for
search
this world.
party when he heard them approaching.
I believe the dog was his guardian angel in fur. Is about the best way I think I could
Oh
put
no
it.
shit. Your
The
son's
gentle
alive
giant.
because a dog.
Of course, we all remember the horrible story of
Oh.
Harambe. But before that, there were other occurrences of children falling into gorilla cages that worked out very differently. In a previous video, I talked about the story of Binti, a gorilla who saved a boy's
Sucks that
life
they have
after
to
he
pay
fell
the
into the
price.
gorilla cage at the Chicago Zoo. But even before Binti, there was a silverback gorilla
Oh my
named
God, they're
Jumbo who made a
terrifying.
heroic save of his own. 5-year-old Levin Merritt fell into the open-air
Why
gorilla
are they
exhibit
not
in Jersey Zoo in England.
Covered more.
A giant silverback named Jumbo comes over to investigate. To the surprise of all onlookers, Jumbo takes up a defensive posture around the boy, actually blocking the unconscious child from the other gorillas. Jumbo
Animal.
gently strokes the boy's back until he regains consciousness. The child screaming startles Jumbo.
This is so humble.
But instead of reacting violently, Jumbo guides the other gorillas back to their inner enclosure, helping clear the way for rescuers. Jumbo, nicknamed the Gentle Giant after this
Don't make me
incident,
cry.
has since passed away. But a life-size bronze statue of Jumbo still resides in the Jersey Zoo.
Aww.
A hero
And they're like
named
locked
Thor.
up their whole life in a zoo. Like
Justin
that's
Ireland was
humans
working
are
alone
horrible.
at Holly's gas station late one afternoon when a man approached the desk and asked to use the phone. When Justin refused, the man suddenly pulled a gun and demanded the cash from the store's register. When he
It looks
refused,
like a really
the man
weird
pushed
looking
him.
store.
Justin's dog Thor, who was resting at his feet, sprang into action.
Oh snap! Thor. I'm so emotional from the gorilla. Leave me alone. Dogs are so fearless, man.
Justin Ireland said that his dog has never shown any violent tendencies before.
They know!
He's actually very friendly with gas station patrons. Until that moment, he had no idea how the dog
They
might
pick up
react
on your
in a
fear.
threatening
That's how
situation.
they say, like, if you're scared of a dog, don't show fear. I love
Little
how he
elephant,
protects his
big
dog.
heart. We've all seen clips of elephants rescuing their young from the water, like this video from the elephant habitat at the Seoul Grand Park Zoo in South Korea.
Oh my god. Elephants are too nice. It's making me sad about what people are like.
This clip from the Elephant Nature Park in Thailand shows that the heroic mercy of elephants is not limited to their own species. An elephant named Kamla rushes to the rescue
Oh
of
my
her favorite
God.
caretaker Derek when she believes he might be drowning in the river.
No, but then we put him in enclosures and we're horrible to him. I love how the adult elephants don't bother. They're too nice. And people kill them. They're actually really intelligent elephants, apparently.
You can see more of this charitable group's work at saveelephant.org, an organization dedicated to saving and protecting Asian elephants.
Aw, that's good.
Buddy
Elephants are
saves
so
the
weird
house.
looking.
Ben Heinrichs was in his garage workshop when a heater exploded, sending the building up in flames. Local authorities received a report of the blaze but could not find the remote Alaskan residents amongst the 75 miles of winding forest roads. Then suddenly one of the state troopers spotted Buddy, the Heinrichs
Aw.
family dog. Going purely on
Dog.
instinct, the the trooper decided to follow the dog.
Oh, talk about scare the dog a bit.
Sure enough, Buddy led the trooper right to the site of the raging fire. Because of Buddy's guidance, the trooper was able to radio in firefighters. The garage was totaled, but the Heinrichs' house was saved and only received a slight scorching on some of the window trim. Buddy was honored by the town of Anchorage, Alaska for his heroics and received an engraved
like, one of the
stainless
most
steel
low
dog
dogs,
bowl
apparently.
from the Alaska State Troopers.
You got a bowl. I
Honestly,
can hear
don't
my
know
dog at
what
the door.
would have happened if it wasn't for him. I don't want to imagine what could have happened. We would have lost
Too loyal.
everything, and probably more damage would have been done to the neighborhood if it wasn't for my dog.
Oh, it's too emotional. It makes me so sad. Why are dogs too pure? They're just too pure for this world. I can't. Anyway, guys, that is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.